Everybody, welcome back. Just real quick, if you don't hear the microphone, if you're wearing headphones on the one side, it'll be fixed within the following clips because I'll be able to review this. But yeah, it's nice out today. It's been pretty cold, and I've been waiting to just do my first little camp out, like down here in the Pine Grove. I put some corn at my other campsite, so I can't sit there. I mean, it's covered in corn, so we're going to go under the pines right here. But it's nice out. It's been raining. It's been cold. And there hasn't been a lot of camping because I didn't want to bore myself out with the hot tent camping. You know, it's the same thing every time, unless you're going different places. So I didn't want to bore myself out. I'm still not bored of it, but I knew if I would have kept doing it over and over and over again, I would have bored myself out. So it's best kept for the next season for the hot tent camping. And now I can do all these, smaller tents and just camping wherever. I don't have to worry about the wood stove. So, and don't get me wrong, you can you can camp and stay warm without a wood stove. But whenever it's cold out, I just like having a wood stove. I don't know, it's awesome. So, yeah, today I've got this little North Face tent. I got it. It says it was $250, but I think I paid $125. It was like half off, and it was at the store. But it's got tons of birds and stuff on it, pine needles, so it's pretty cool. And also, you're going to be hearing these pines a lot. I filmed a couple of videos here before. Was it blizzard camping with the camouflage tent? I don't think I've ever put the canvas one here, but hey, we're going to go ahead and get into it. We're going to set up this tent, and after that, we'll see what happens. All right, so I'm going to try to keep my best. If there is a car coming, I'll turn the camera off because the mic really picks it up loud. So, also, it's a good thing I'm over my fear of ticks because I've been mushroom hunting, and I've had so many ticks on me. And like the other year, I wouldn't have been in this grass right now, so I'm definitely getting over it a lot. And also, there's a bunch of campsites that are starting to open for the season now that I can rent out by lakes and stuff. So if you guys want to see that, camping by the lake and then catching fish, eating them there, let me know. So we're going to open this tent up. I have set it up once before. I did it once. But let's just pull it out of here. See what happens. Pretty windy out. It's a decent sized tent. I brought my bedroll, but I don't think it's gonna fit. I just don't think. Here's the rain fly and the stakes. So I'm just gonna fold it out for a second and then I'll set it up on my own, so you guys don't have to watch me. But this tent is awesome. It looks so cool. I think it's a Homestead Domi 2 tent. Like I said, it's North Face, so I wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't so cheap. Don't get me wrong, $125 is a lot still, but for something North Face, that's pretty decent for a tent. It's kind of like an octagon, you call it. A lot of the design is on like the back side, and when the rain fly comes over, it looks really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this up, and I'll see you guys once it's up. It's an awesome tent. Alright guys, so it's going to be windy, but both of my mics died. This mic and the receiver. So here's the tent. It's all set up. And flip the camera here. I got to charge everything. I have to watch cats all day because no one's here. So I'll be able to put the stuff on charge because it's still real early in the day. But here it is. It's a decent size. And when you're in there, it's got little ropes all around so you can hang stuff. And it's nice, and it does not move. Like, it took me a while to set it up because there's a lot of tension on this thing when you're putting it together. I mean, you could just throw it together, but it's possible you poke through the vinyl or whatever. So this rain flies on. We'll take a quick look. And after this, I got to try to fit the bedroll in. But, yep. So here it is. I really like it. Here's the bag that goes on the inside. Look at that. all kinds of birds. And also, real quick, before I put the bedroll in, there's owl pellets all around here. I've got an owl down here, and I hear them all the time. There's a real fresh one. So, I'm going to go ahead. See, it's got another door here. I'm going to try to fit that inside of it, and we'll see how it is, but I don't know. It should be cool. I've never camped in this. Alright guys, so I'm taking my shoes off, going in. Stuff fit. And, wow. So this thing is pretty tucked in here. Never mind my dirty feet, but this is definitely tucked away in here. Right down the center it fits across. So I've got my full bedroll inside of here. Wow. Guess it worked. You can see around the walls, there's all kinds of the pattern. You can see it through when the sun's out. It's really cool. And there's rope that goes around the tent that you can hang stuff on. So, yep, I got to charge everything up and get the rest of the gear. I'm thinking about cooking up some morels. So, I went morel hunting and I found some. I think we're going to do that. So, I got to let the camera charge up because that's at 1% and the mics are dead. So, it all needs to charge. But yeah, I'm excited. Haven't camped in a while. So, see you in a bit. Okay guys, so I just heard a turkey gobble. But I just set up this grill. And we're going to get to cooking. I just got to hook up the propane real quick. So, finally was able to get down here. If you guys haven't guessed, this isn't the same day. Yesterday is when I set the tent up. Never worked out. We got a really bad storm. And I would have come down and went in here. But here where I was going to cook, I couldn't have. Just too wet. And also at the same time, it's just no fun. You know, we're getting back into the spring camping. You know, just not fun. So, got some buns, got some hot dogs, and my portable grill. So, awesome. Let me hook up the propane real quick, and we'll get to cooking. It's getting dark pretty quick, though. Wish it didn't get dark so fast here. Like I said, I have been busy today. But I've just been wanting to sleep out here and cook out here for a while. So, this is my Nomadic portable grill. I just turned the lines fill. So, I want just this, the left burner, so I'm mainly going to use. So, do that. Look like any's coming through. Try this. Wasn't tightened all the way. Alright. There it goes. I don't know if you guys can see too well the flames because they're kind of covered. But, just smashed the butter in my hand. That's alright. We don't need much butter. Alright, this side will be just rolling stuff. This napkin, I'm going to go ahead with this butter. Kind of smear it in a little bit. And just go across the top of this with butter. Because last time I cleaned it off, it was in a algae covered lake. I just kind of grabbed the grates and put them through it. So, did want to clean those off though. Let's get the rest of this butter off my hands. Holy cow. Alright. Yeah, I was going to come out. Keep in mind, it was still real early in the day. And look on my phone, it says storm's coming. It's like, okay, it just said it wasn't going to be crazy outside. And then today, it was a fun day for sure. I hung out with Boxy Outdoors. I'm not sure if he posted it yet. But me and him went fishing. He's an awesome YouTuber friend. And, yeah. It was really cool hanging out with him. So we're going to put these hot dogs on. I only want 2. Can't remember what brand these are. I think it's Oscar Mayer. I'm not sure. The bag ripped open here. I'll have to store them. Set them over here. And also the buns, they're not as frozen as they were, but we had these buns in the freezer. So. And also, whenever I start camping soon in the back of my truck, that's going to be fun. So look forward to that. My truck's pretty much there at being ready for it, so. Alright. Just going to put a little butter on these. Just kind of put it across them. Whoa! No, you don't. Butter dogs. Alright. They're still a little frozen, but I'm going to try to just slip some butter in here, guys. Where are you going? You're going to have a bun to stop you. If you want to act that way, Mr. Hot Dog. Alright. Gotta crack into these buns. They're so frozen still. It's unreal. I mean, the outside's not as bad, but the inside's like rock hard frozen. Alright, let's get a little close up on this grilling action. Don't you guys think? There we go. Grilling action time. Hear all the spring birds too. Let's get these hot dogs rolling. They keep trying to roll off the grill. And if I do them lengthways, they won't get all these nice marks on them. But it's probably what I'm going to have to do. Just like that. Alright. Will this bun open? Alright, this bun kind of opened. I do have this butter knife. Nice. Alright, it opened. So we're going to flip it face side down. Get that thing cooking. This bun, still get nice and toasty. Nice. Let's put some butter on that. Put some butter on it. Get that nice and spread on there. Slap that on the grill. And there we go. What's this bun doing? This bun's still doing work. Nice big clip of me cooking hot dogs, huh? What I need to do once these are done is let them cool down a second and get some firewood. Whew, that's hot. Just spreading some butter on everything. But yeah, 2 sets of buns. Flip them over. That thing broke. It's kind of connected. Should work. Smells good. Flip them on their back. Get them evenly cooked. Hot dogs are still cooking right. Could turn the gas down a little bit. And properly butter. I mean, the butter melts on this butter knife. Not very special, are they? That's for sure. I guess in the morning it's going to be raining pretty hard. We'll see what happens. They're always usually wrong, so we'll see how it goes. That butter could sit there. I'll use that to clean the rest off. But yeah, just let them finish up and I'll see you guys when they're done. There's the sunset. It's really nice. Gotta love the sunsets. Get through the pine tree. Alright, there's a mad robin next to me. So unzip this. We're gonna scoot in here, eat our hot dogs. Where are the zippers? Is that one? Nope. They're here somewhere. It's the hunt for the zippers. There it is. Alright. Pull the bed close for a minute here, just while we're eating. Take these off. Get away from my hot dogs. Let's get a little closer here. can't see anything. There we go. I've got my four-wheeler lights on us right now, but I unhooked the gas to the stove and I'm bringing it over. So here we go. There's a nice toasted bun. There's a nice toasted hot dog. Well, that piece is bird food. Fell right in my dirty shoe. There we go. It's the best looking hot dog in the world, huh? A lot better than the ones I had the last time camping. That's good. They didn't have no Smiths there, but gotta make do, I guess, huh? This should be pretty nice. Hopefully I don't get too overheated. But you guys will like it in here. It's pretty cool. You haven't really seen in here yet how it's set up, but I am going to have to leave the rain fly on because early in the morning while I'm sleeping, it's going to rain. You know, if it doesn't wake me up, I don't want to wake up soaking wet. So, and it's nice. Got all these little hangers around. I can hang my lights. Now we're going to hear a lot of animals. We'll be hearing a lot of animals. Right now I hear some geese. And a lot of angry birds. I don't know what their deal is, but they're going off. Hey, keep it down up there. I think it's a robin and her babies. I hear 2 robins and a bunch of babies. Right down that way, though, I have a deer feeding pile. And I just put 100 pounds of corn there about a week ago. And it's already getting cleared out. It's almost gone. So I'll be hearing some stuff. Nice little tent, though. I'm glad that my bedroll fit in here. That's a really good plus. I didn't think it was going to fit. Obviously, when I'm backpacking, this ain't going to work. You know, the bedroll. But I have things for it. So. You're pretty good, alright. They're nice and crunchy on the outside. The buns, that is. So. Alright. I'm going to have a headlamp, my headlamp on now. I have to grab it out of my bag. Because it's already getting really dark. And I do want to have just a tiny bit of firewood. I'm still going to figure out if I'm going to do one or not. Just because I got to clear an area. So. Alright. I hate talking with my mouth open with food. And I'm going to finish these hot dogs. It's pretty dark out already. Pretty dark. I mean, sun's all the way down. And the only way you're seeing me is from the four-wheeler light. You would get some light on me. And this is very good at picking up light. This camera. But be surprised if you could see me a little bit. So, I'm going to go ahead and finish these hot dogs. I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, so I'm in the tent. You can hear the train going off down there. But it's dark out now, and I don't know, it's almost like there's a humid level outside. It's kind of weird. It's kind of humid. So, I'll show you the stuff I brought in my bag. I went ahead and I went up and grabbed this. It's one of those, it's a Pine Mountain fire log. Fast, easy lighting. So pretty much like if you have a house with an old fireplace and you don't really burn in it, but you want a flame, use one of these. And I bought a case of these, like in the winter. I thought it'd be a good thing to throw to jump start my wood stoves with the hot tents. Just didn't work. I had better just using the tiny little fire starters to start that wood. So we're gonna go ahead and use this as a fire. Another thing I really wasn't thinking, even though it's been raining, it dries out so fast. So I think this is the perfect thing to use for this given night. And in the morning, when I wake up, because usually I don't eat really early, I eat like lunchtime. I brought down my little mug, some hot cocoa, and a spoon. Man, the train's really loud now. And I brought this folding stove that I've used before. Pretty much it stacks, you put wood in, it's like a rocket stove. And we'll get some little pine branches and stuff for it. What else? Here's my fire starting bag. I only need a lighter, but I figured I'd just bring the bag. Here's my little camping journal that I've wrote how many camps. I think it was 1 camp so far I've wrote down. Camping with a space heater. That was the first one. So that's gonna be the this is gonna be the second camp out I write in this. And this is my it's a Write in the Rain book. If you guys have seen them, you can write underwater with the thing. No, it doesn't want to go in the folder. It's super expensive for the pen, but I had to get it. What else? My phone. A bottle of water for in the morning, bottle of water for tonight. And my O lantern is hanging up here. It's hanging up, I'm going to show you guys this, because I want to give a thank you to a company. But I got a package in the mail from them. And, well, first they shot me a message. I believe it was Instagram. I think it was Instagram. But they shot me a message and just asked for my shipping. And I said my shipping, and in the mail I got a solar panel. Oh, bugs are starting to come in. I got a solar panel and 2 of these little power boxes. So Dakota Lithium, I appreciate it. I use them for fishing mainly, but now that I'm camping this way, it will help even more. Pretty much I got a USB, so there's 2 USBs on this. And I've got it running up charging that. There's pretty much a lithium battery in there. You take the top off and charge a battery. You flip that switch, I think that's for the 12 volt. Flip that switch, it's a very bright light on it. So, that thing's awesome, I've used it a lot. But that's what I have for power. Should last me a while. I haven't charged that thing in like weeks, and it still goes, just for, you know, the times I use it. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna walk out, flatten the ground a little bit. This is wet grass right here. I'm not comfortable with the big fire. Thinking of it, just not really comfortable with it. We're under some pine trees. Everything's been dry. Like there's a huge brush fire just today, so I'm gonna keep it safe and just have some little flames because I'm not cooking on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll go out and do a little fire. Okay guys, so there's the tent. I come out about 4 foot here and we're gonna light this thing. Alright, let's let this thing burn, see how it goes. Could have brought marshmallows, but I don't really trust this thing. So, I'm gonna let it burn for a minute and then we'll see how it picks up. It's definitely gonna put a nice little flame here, so that's good. But I'm gonna let it burn for a minute and get the whole thing on fire and we'll see how it is. Well, I'm in the tent. I was gonna let it get a little bigger before I filmed, but there's June bugs killing themselves here. That one flew into the flame and now he's crawling away. And there's another one that was on the other side. Yeah, you see that? He just flew right into the flame. I don't think you've seen it. They're literally flying into the flame. Wow. It's not even June yet either. I'm gonna let this go a little more. It's already been going for about 15 minutes and it's almost like it's a slow burning, so it just kind of burns from an end. It kind of burnt the paper all the way till it got down to the bottom, and then the bottom, it started the fire at the end. So now it's working its way down the log. So I don't know, it's a good thing to go to sleep to. I don't gotta worry about it spreading or anything happening. You know, it's a safe thing to have there, so. Yeah. But, yeah, just thought I'd update you with the June bugs flying into the fire. They're super smart sometimes. Well, always. You know how they are. So, alright. I'm gonna go ahead and chill out for a while. Okay guys, so I just have my flashlight turned on my phone right now, but I brought my bedroll and I'm tucked into it now. I don't think I'll overheat. It's actually chilly out. It's not terribly warm. So I'm gonna go ahead and hang my hat up and try to get some rest. Pretty tired. The log is still burning. It's been another good hour, and that thing, oh, it's out. It's actually out right now. You can't even see it. It's just smoking. But even though it's just smoking, I keep hearing it. It keeps going, you know, coming back to life, then going off to smoke, and then turns back to a flame. So I'm sure this morning it's gonna get put out no matter what happens by the rain. But it's in a safe spot, so if it fully ignites and burns all the way, we'll be fine. So, alright, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired, and hopefully I can sleep pretty well. Okay guys, so it's 5:30 now. I was up quite a bit in the night. What was that scary? They started doing that like that blowing noise they do, and it caught me off guard. It scared me so bad. So, but you can't really see the tent too well. You can kind of see the pattern though. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next clip. Okay guys, so it's man, my back hurts a little bit actually. I was out climbing around yesterday though when I was fishing, so that's probably why. But you can see the pattern now, and yes, it's raining out. So I thought it was. The weather app was actually right for once, but it's so cool seeing this pattern on the tent from the inside. So cool. So, and of course, Hidden Woodsman, shout out, awesome brand. It's my favorite gear, like bags and stuff, my favorite. But now, you know what time it is? We gotta take our little rocket stove and our water and our cup. We're gonna go make some hot cocoa. So, I think the best thing for me to do is to walk into the pine grove and do the stove in the pine grove. So I'll see you guys in there. Alright guys, so I walked in the pine grove. My shoes were soaked, I left them outside, so I'm going over here for now. Make a little surface here. Get nice and flat. Here's our little rocket stove. And there's actually some just sticks laying here from one of the pine trees. So, alright. Let's remember how to fold this thing, huh? That, and then these fold out. Alright. Or does that one go on the bottom? I'm trying to think. No, it goes there. Alright. So, let's get some sticks. Get them broken into here. It's nice and dry. Haven't felt a single drop of rain while I've been in here. We just need a little bit to start in here. Doesn't take much to boil something on this. I mean, you get a really nice flame. So, Alright, that should be enough to start. And I'm going to set our spoon over here. We're going to just rinse this out because I didn't wash it from the last time. Sure, it won't kill us though, huh? Just going to give it a rinse at least. Alright. I'm going to call that good. Get it to where our cup sits on here. Alright. Go. We're just going to light this. Go ahead and get it to light. Okay guys, so I'm hoping this time it stays lit. So much air comes through these, so you gotta get like a decent little fire going in order for it to start. But these trees around here, they have a ton of little, you know, very, very skinny, like way smaller than pencil size sticks. See, and I have a bunch of them there and they're not going, so I don't know what the deal is. I think there's just so much air drafting through this thing constantly. And now we have this crosswind here. So, let's see if that does the trick. Hopefully it does. We're gonna add our water anyways. I think it's good that time. So let's add our water. Hopefully this time it stays going. Never really had such a pain with this thing. I mean, other times it just gets going right away. So I don't know what its deal is. Oh, I see a better stick over this way. Yeah, this is a lot better. Perfect. This doesn't take a lot. I mean, this puts out a lot of heat, you know, with not a lot of wood. Whenever I backpack, this is going to be what I take. Just because you barely need anything. I mean, barely need any wood whenever you do this thing. So, it's a really nice stove. Just having a hard time getting air. I gotta let it build back up again. But got a real nice stick here. So, I'm just gonna let this boil. It's that simple. Got a little piece in here, it looks like. But, yeah. So, I'll see you guys whenever it's boiling. It was just starting to boil. I don't want it too hot. You can't see it now. But that is still going in there. I'm going to go ahead and let this stay in here, contained, and I'll come back and grab it once it's all burnt out. I don't want to dump that in here. And I can't pick it up, it's too hot, so, because I put it out in the grass out there. But we're going to go ahead and mix in our hot cocoa. And, yeah. Haven't had it in a while, actually. Like it's been a long time since I've had hot cocoa. So, there we go. Yeah, it's nice and cold out, that's for sure. Stir this all up. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and drink my hot cocoa. And I'll see you guys back in the tent. Alright guys, so I look pretty rough. But I got the bedroll done. And here's my bag with everything in it. Now it's just the camera bag and the tent. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. It's just a small little camp out, but I haven't done it in a while, so it was nice. And, yeah, like I said, I've been getting my truck ready to truck camp. And soon I'll be doing a test, like driving somewhere near here, parking, and just make sure everything works. So, but a lot of these little camp outs soon. And there is a dip, I think. They're saying late next week there might be like very, very cold temps. So maybe I could get one hot tent camp into the, the season, but we'll see. You know how the weather is, so. But yeah, lots of rain. My four-wheeler's soaked, so I'm gonna have to stand up on it. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'd like to give a quick thanks to all my Patreons. So thank you all for supporting. Link is down below if you want to be one. And yeah, it does help along. So I appreciate it.